Hi guys, and welcome to this new video. Today's a very special video because I am reviewing this lovely lens, which is the brand new 7Artisans 10mm fisheye, and to make it really unique in the Nikon Z lineup, it is actually autofocus. Yes, this lens, which you will have seen some images from already, is an autofocus lens. Do you believe that? That is just fantastic. Look at that lovely, lovely lens. So, I've been using this lens for the last 6 to 8 weeks, just getting it ready for review before it's released. And I have to say that so far I'm really impressed with it. It's been super sharp. It's really fast at autofocus, as you'd expect. The aperture ring is lovely. It just makes a clicking noise, which is really nice. It's sharp at f2.5 and it's sharp right through the aperture range. The 10mm is super wide and of course gives you amazing perspective. Plus the build quality is absolutely outstanding. This is solid, literally very solid. So 7Artisans have done a really good job with this. It is a quality lens. I'll just put it down. So I'm just going to read you a few specs for you because I know you like your specs out there, and we'll just have a quick chat about it after the specs. Everything I'm saying here on everything I've talked about in this video you can find on my website onecamera1lens.com, and I'll have a link in the description to take you right to the review of this lens. So anyway, as I mentioned, it is a 10mm lens. 10mm gives you a 185 degree view of angle. So 185 degrees is huge. I've actually pointed the camera in between two people and it takes a photo of the person either side, which is really good. Also, take my glasses off so I can see. Aperture ranges from f2.5 to f16. It has 11 elements in 8 groups and 9 diaphragm blades. The aperture ring, as I mentioned, is clicked, and of course it's a fisheye lens. It's available for E mount, Z mount and L mount, and this is the Z mount that I am reviewing. Now it is a full frame lens, so it covers the full sensor, which is amazing. Its close focus is 0.15 meters, which is stupidly close for a fisheye lens, and I've got some images which I've taken really close up for you to show in this video and of course on my website. It weighs approximately 504 grams. That is for the E mount. I believe this is roughly the same, the Z mount, so they're roughly all the same. It's got a autofocus and a manual switch, which is a clickable switch there, which is very handy. And it is all metal, as I said. So that is the basics out of the way. And of course, all you're interested is if it's very good. And it is very, very good. In fact, those who know me know that I love my fisheye lenses, and this is one of those fisheye lenses that I just can't put down. Tell the truth, it is an amazing lens. It's just so versatile. Anyone who thinks that you don't need autofocus on a fisheye lens needs to use this, and you will see that this is absolutely amazing. Having autofocus means you haven't got to worry about changing how far away you are on the depth meter. You can literally point and it finds the eyes or it finds the face and you can do those photos straight away. It's made a heck of a difference, especially when it comes to portraits. Now I know people say you shouldn't use a fisheye lens for portraits, but you'll see more examples of those coming up and you can see exactly what it's like for portraits. But it's fantastic. I haven't got a bad word to say about it. It is an absolutely fantastic lens. I have owned probably 6 or 7 fisheye lenses in the last decade, and most of them have been APS-C ones, and I've had the last 2 or 3 have been full frame, and this is definitely there amongst them. At f2.5 it is sharp, up to f8 it is super sharp. In fact, you can't go wrong whatever aperture you use. This lens is super duper sharp, which is all you want from a lens really. As for catching the sun and the sunlight, it's really good. You can shoot it into the sun and there's not much flaring, which is amazing. Obviously there's a lot of distortion because it is a fisheye lens, but as I keep mentioning, and it is mentioned in my review, fisheye lenses are basically 2 lenses in one. So you have the superb fisheye, which is great fun, Plus also you can actually change the distortion, so you can correct the distortion in it and you can make it a super wide angle lens. Now I've done that quite a lot, and there's also more examples for you, which of course you can enjoy. But yeah, once you see how versatile a fisheye lens is, you can't believe how versatile it is. It's the fisheye lens, which is the fun part, and it is also, as I said, a wide angle lens. Now I have in my website got a little article which shows the difference between 11mm, 10mm fisheye right up to, I think it's 24mm or maybe 35mm, and you can see the difference. 14mm is wide, but once you straighten out 11mm fisheye or 10mm fisheye, that is wide, and it keeps pretty well. It keeps its verticals correct, and it's all very good. The positive sides, as I mentioned, are everything I've mentioned so far, all positive. There are probably two little niggles from this lens, which I find quite, they're really little niggles, but they are niggles. First of all, when you connect the camera to the mount, there we go, it's a very, very, very tight mount, and I mean very tight. You feel like you're going to break the lens one times. You push it in, it's hard to find it, and you twist it. It's not as easy as Nikon Z mounts or Tamron Z mounts. It is actually very tight. Also, I've noticed, this is very strange, when you're shooting at f2.5 to f5.6, it hits target every single time. When you're shooting at f8, and specifically at f8, occasionally, and I mean perhaps 1 out of every 10 shots, it will be out of focus. And now I'm sure that can be fixed by a firmware update, and on the bottom of the lens mount there is actually a little USB slot. But that's the only two niggles I've got. The mount is really tight and it misses autofocus occasionally. So those of you who know me know you can just follow my blogs, and I'll post loads and loads of photographs for you. In the link of this video you'll find loads of different links for you to show you how good this lens is. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this lens. Price wise, it's cheap. It's around £350, I think, probably. Something along that lines. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously the price will be in the description when it gets released. But if you only own one fisheye lens, get this lens. Just go and get it. It is absolutely fantastic. So that's all from me. And before I go, here is the fisheye lens attached to my camera, exactly the same place as it was, and this time you can see the difference. The last lens I had on was my, down there, the Tamron, and now this one is my fisheye, and as you can see everything. Big difference, huge difference, literally. So that's the difference between the fisheye lens and the lens I was using. Just a video, it's really quite fun for you video actually. You can get really close to it, you can do all sorts of things with it. Very good. So, makes my hands look really big. Fun lens. Enjoy the lens, as I said. It is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Have a good day now.